Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone, to Fancy Tea Talk Show, when we talk about fashion, style, and entertainment. But tonight, like I post, we have a special guest. His name is Mr. J. Holz. Say hey to our viewers.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
So, tonight, y'all going to get to know who he is. And one of the things we're going to start questioning him and getting a fancy tea on Mr. J. Holz. I like to say that, J. Holz.
Let's do it.
Hey.
Let's do it.
So, tell us about the positive vibe.
Positive vibe, man. Where do I start? Positive vibe was actually an idea that got originated back in like 2010, 2011. Okay. My artist, Malik Faraj, shout out to Malik, he actually was one of the main people that came up with the idea. At the time, we were going to use it kind of as like his movement, sort of like how Wiz did Taylor Gang and Mac Miller did Most Dope. We thought that that's what we wanted his movement to be, positive vibe. It was something he thought about. That was kind of the type of artist he was, spreading that type of message. I fell in love with it right away. I actually started working with him around the time that he kind of thought about that.
Okay.
We pushed it a little bit. We got some shirts made. Started putting it in the songs, things like that, but it never really took off the way we wanted it to. We wanted it to be as organic as possible. Once you start trying to force things like that, it's kind of like it just doesn't really click. Yeah, exactly. Long story short, Malik kind of stopped really rocking with the name too much. I loved it. I thought it was something that the world needs at the moment, positivity. Okay. I don't come off like I'm some like spiritual, like we all gotta be positive, and
it's so important, that energy. Positive energy,
exactly.
Can be very powerful.
Absolutely. Right. So I don't want to like hide from the fact that there's so many cuckers.
Hey.
All right, okay. Right. I don't want to hide from the fact. There's so many damn fucking issues in this world that I don't want to like sit here and act like, oh man, you just got to be positive and everything will be okay. I don't want to come off like that. But that being said, I personally, and I think if you have a positive vibe, a positive energy, a positive outlook on everything, then you're gonna be successful for whatever it is. I always knew that I wanted to be a boss, run my own company, things like that. So after working with Malik, I'm still working with Malik. That's my guy. We're going hard till the day we die. But yeah, I started to break into the PR and the marketing world. Mm-hmm. I'm also a blogger / journalist / writer, whatever you want to call me. So last year, towards the end of last year, I had a conversation with Malik because Positive Vibe was kind of like standstill. We weren't really doing anything with it. Mm-hmm. And I knew it was time for me to officially start my company. I loved it. I didn't want it to go anywhere. And we had a conversation, kind of gave me his blessing to run with it. So yeah, I officially launched Positive Vibe, made it an LLC, made it a company 2017, beginning of this year.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It's definitely a big step. So it's a full service PR, marketing, artist development company. We do everything from consulting and making sure you're even right as an artist before it's time to really get your stuff out there. Then of course we help with the promotional aspect, getting all the marketing materials together, figuring out your content calendar and your release plans as an artist, a producer, DJ, radio personality. I'm doing a lot of stuff with brands. So yeah, I'm trying to get into the event side of things as well. So I'm gonna be Positive Vibe's going to be a part of a lot of different events, and then we're going to start doing our own as well.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I'm excited.
For Positive Vibe.
Thank you. I actually quit my job today.
You got to step up on faith.
Yeah.
That's faith right there.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
That's the jump. But you had to. But God going to take you places.
Absolutely.
That's just letting you know you trust Him. When you make a big move like that,
100%.
That's positive vibe right there.
Right.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm just a Baltimore born, Baltimore raised kid trying to make something happen.
International.
Okay, right.
Baltimore born, but international ready.
That's what we do.
Absolutely.
So
what do you enjoy most about your job?
That's a good one. I've been a music, hip-hop fan since day one. 10 years old, my brother slotted me Get Rich or Die Trying. The parental advisory version. Wasn't allowed to listen to the curse words and stuff. But yeah, I think the best part and what I like most about my job is I wake up and it doesn't feel like work,
Right.
I'm working with a bunch of really dope artists that I enjoy their music. I'm working with Swisher Sweets, which is a company that I use very frequently for tobacco uses only. And I think just the fact that I wake up and do whatever the hell I want is pretty cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, so I think just the fact that I love hip hop and love music, and the fact that that's what I'm getting paid to do is
do something you
not
love.
bad. Yeah, that's my best advice and best message to everybody is do whatever the hell you want to do, and if
Right.
it's something that can't necessarily make you a ton of money, figure out how to make a ton of money. So
That's good advice.
yeah.
So you do business marketing too.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm a writer, like I said. So I mean, if you need freelance writing, we can do that. I'm definitely more so focused on the entertainment side right now.
Okay.
I want to eventually be able to take on clients that are doing anything, whether you're running a restaurant, clothing line, fashion, just all that kind of stuff.
That's good to have it open too.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would consider myself a marketer. I think I've been in the industry for like 6-7 years now,
wow.
and feel like I understand how this new era is running and how things are moving. I work for a woman named Karen Civil, who a lot of people probably know. She's very, very prestigious in the industry, and she's definitely been my mentor.
Like a show. Oh wow.
Yeah, she has her own website. Yeah. So she has her own hip hop website. She started it in like 2007, and she was just kind of one of the first blogs to really take off. Her Rap Radar, Hip Hop DX, things like that. And yeah, what was it, 2015, she made me managing editor of the website.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. So that was really dope. She's kind of just, she's taught me so many different things. She's introduced me to a lot of people. She's, by saying that I work for Karen, has introduced me to a lot of people.
Tell Karen I said hey.
Yeah, exactly. Major shout out to Karen. So yeah, I mean, I do a lot, and yeah, I think that's how I stay motivated too. So.
Okay. As far as the PR side, do you find that to be stressful at times?
Yeah, incredibly stressful. In a lot of ways, whether it's internal stress, like, if I feel that we should do something, but the artist feels we should do something else,
Right.
9 times out of 10, we're going to do what the artist wants to do.
Right.
Because that's what they're paying me to do, even though I'm telling them that we shouldn't do that. But yeah, so I mean, internally, there's always going to be disagreements, or I think we should do this, I think we should do that. So that becomes stressful. And then obviously at the end of the day, I might differ from a lot of PR people because I only work with folks that I truly believe in. It's not always about the check for me. So if I don't really believe in what you're doing or what you're putting out there,
That's
then
great.
it's hard for me to work with you. So I say that to say, if I think that a new song that I'm promoting is the best song of all time, it doesn't necessarily mean that all the websites and everybody else in the world feels that way as well. So it becomes stressful when I think that I'm promoting something that's like, yo, I got like the next biggest song, and you're sitting here telling me that I don't. That becomes stressful, obviously.
I gotta tell you the truth.
Yeah, and I mean, the entertainment world in itself is incredibly stressful, obviously. I mean, so much stuff is moving, like on the editor blogging side. I mean, when Drake drops a song, he usually does it at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So the whole point with the blog world is you gotta be first. So if
you
I'm
gotta
sleeping
be
at
up.
4 a.m., I get like 13 texts like, Drake just dropped a song. I don't really
And you
care.
are like,
Yeah, I'm like, okay,
Drake who?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's definitely stress. I think, I mean, even if you're doing what you want to do for a living, you're still going to have stress, obviously.
Absolutely. You want to always have your pros and your cons.
Absolutely.
No matter what you do. I mean, but when it's a passion, you deal with it because it's your passion. That's what make you get through through all the difficulties.
Yeah.
Is it a favorite so far? Someone that you work with? I know everyone is his favorite. Don't get me wrong. But how about was more exciting?
More exciting? I mean, yeah, obviously everybody I work with I love. I mean, I'm currently doing a lot with K-Camp. Yeah, he made me his publicist in January.
Amazing.
Yeah, so he's obviously a very well established artist. So I mean, I would say he's probably the biggest client that I've had so far.
Okay.
So that alone makes it fun.
And it's more coming.
Yeah.
It's more
Absolutely.
coming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm actually next week I'm gonna be going on tour with K Camp. Yeah.
Big move.
Yeah. So he
Tell you, I get super excited about other people and
Yeah.
their riches
I
and
appreciate
business.
Yeah, I know I sometimes come off like I'm like, oh, this ain't that cool, but no, I definitely think
It's really cool.
It's cool, yeah. So no, so I mean, yeah, the fact I'm about to be going on tour with a major artist is pretty damn
man.
cool.
That is dope.
Yeah,
Cool,
Malik,
exciting.
Everything
Yeah.
in one.
yeah. So Malik obviously still gets me, I'd say, the most excited just because that's my artist and we started together and everything like that. So I mean, he's
Shout out
sitting
to you,
on,
Malik.
yeah, major shout out to you. You're supposed to be here today.
Catch you later.
Yeah, so I mean, he had a pretty quiet 2016 as far as releasing music goes. 2015 he dropped a project called Infinity, which was super dope. Got a lot of good positive perception from it. Was able to put together like a local mini tour around here as well off of that. Yeah, got a lot of love from the different websites. So yeah, that was really good. And again, he kind of took off 2016 to regroup and figure things out. And he's sitting on some of the best music I've ever heard from the kid, for real. And I've known him since 2009. So yeah, I'm really excited about what he's got coming. I started working very closely with my girl Raven Paris, who you guys definitely know.
Yes, we definitely went to the event.
Yeah, the
It
DM
was nice. It was good. It was
So dope.
information, very good information
Yeah.
that was given.
I loved it.
You know?
It was fun. The DMV Media Alliance, that was her third time doing it. So yeah, I get excited about everybody. I'm working with Tate Gobang. Shout out to Tate. Baltimore shit right there. I'm working with Chaz French and the whole 368 music group. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to Chris Styles. All of them. I'm working close with Sean Caesar at the moment, which is just a blessing in
you used to work
itself.
with him.
Yeah, Sean's the legend, the OG around here. So I mean, to forget like the business side of things, just to be in the room with him and learn from him and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm young, man. I'm only 25. Like I'm trying to soak all this in. Like I've had a lot of really good experiences so far. I can't
That's
pinpoint
amazing.
like the favorite necessarily, but
Right.
yeah,
So it's all his favorite.
all of y'all.
All of y'all. All of y'all.
So yeah.
So, what do you feel about the state of hip hop right now? And
State of the Union address on hip hop.
tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, I love hip hop right now. I think it's super exciting. I think we're in a situation now where, and it's been that way for a few years, where you can do this on your own. You definitely don't need that big machine like you used to need. And I think that just makes things more organic and just makes things overall better because it's not, corporation driven, and it's not like, oh, well, we only think you're going to sell this many records, so we're not going to put your music out. That's not what the point of releasing music is. It's it's an art form. So I want to hear Lil Uzi saying yeah every 13 seconds, and I want to hear Kendrick Lamar dropping these crazy bars and getting people up in arms. I want to hear Drake's next club radio record. I want to hear Lil Yachty having fun. Like I think there's so much hate, and it comes from the older generation that tends to hate on the younger generation. I personally
They
think
have to realize it's a new era now.
yeah, there's so many dope artists that I'm excited about, both mainstream and up and coming. So I mean, hip hop's great, man. I mean, I talk to people outside of the industry all the time and tell them like I could sit here and name you 15 to 20 rappers that you've never heard of that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars, have their family fed. Yeah, because it's just like there's this perception that if you're not on the radio, if you're not on the top 10 of the Billboard charts, then you don't matter, you don't exist. And I think that's my favorite part about hip hop right now is this internet and this new era and just the way you break into the industry now.
Exactly.
It's so much easier, quite frankly. So yeah, I think hip hop's great. Anybody that says it's dead or can't find artists that are actually talking about stuff, they're not looking hard enough. I could, hit me up. I'll show you
It's just
something.
like mainstream, right?
Yeah. So I'm a fan of hip hop right now.
Do you like any type of other music? Any other ones that you would like? How country or
Believe it
it's
or not, it's funny. I fuck with country. I think
me too.
country
I was
music's
starting to
dope.
do that this last year.
Yeah, I mean, country music. I think that country music is similar to hip hop. Believe it or not, in the sense that there's a message usually.
Right.
It's very personal. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
I love listening to that music now.
Yeah, I can't,
like,
you know, I don't want
yeah.
to front like I'm listening to country music radio or watching like, the country music awards the other night, but yeah, I mean, other than that, though, I don't know. I always get made fun of by my friends that I don't like anything besides hip hop. Obviously,
That's not a bad thing.
yeah, no,
I
definitely
mean,
not.
that's what's driven you.
And that's what,
It excites you, so it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, I love R&B as well. That to me, that's kind of
Right.
one and the same. But yeah, like I don't really rock with like the EDM or the house music.
Really?
Yeah, I never got into that. I like subtle, like low key EDM,
Okay.
but when you're like, I'm like,
Like raging music?
yeah, I'm good on all that. I'm good on all that. So, not really, to be honest. Like if it I mean, I listen to a lot of stuff, so if it sounds good, I'm gonna enjoy it. But hip hop and R&B is where J Holz's head is at. So
That's what's
yeah.
up. Okay, as far as Malik, like, how would you describe his music? Like, how does it stand out?
Yeah, Malik, he's a versatile artist. He you know, he can give you a little of everything. If you need some thought-provoking, emotional, meaningful music, he can
Common,
definitely
like, okay.
yeah, like he can, you know, he's good at telling stories. He doesn't mind being a little vulnerable about some of the things he's been through. So I think that's similar
That's
to
good.
a J. Cole, a Kendrick,
Exactly.
a Drake in
Not-
that
Oh,
sense.
that's my kind of hip
Yeah.
hop right there.
Yeah, yeah,
Somehow you can actually listen to the lyrics.
yeah,
Right.
you
definitely.
know, and not just get withdrawn with the beat, you know, but
sure.
listen to the lyrics.
Absolutely, and that's important. That's always going to be most important to him. But with that being said, you know, he doesn't want to not cater to the other side of things. So you know, if you need, you know, you need a club party record, he can get his Travis Scott on. You know, he's getting into more of that. I don't want to say trap music, but you know, experimenting with some different flows
Right.
and riding some other beats. I mean, I'm really excited to get some of this music out because it's just more developed and you can really hear the growth. Malik's got he I think when I talk to artists, you can usually tell if they got like that it factor, whatever that
Right.
necessarily means. And look, I'm not saying Malik's 100% ready to go. I don't think any of us are 100% ready to go, but we're there. Like he's got something about his personality that I think once we get this new wave of music out and we start to put him out there a little bit more and do some different things that we didn't do the first run, I think it's gonna be a wrap. So I'm excited. I mean,
We're
my-
excited for you, Malik.
So he's
yeah.
diverse, right?
What's that?
He's diverse.
Yeah, oh yeah, right. So you're right. You need that thought-provoking music, the club record, the
Right.
the
Which is
hippity trap stuff. You know, he can get a little tough on you if he needs to. Some of
Song for the
that street.
ladies.
Oh yeah.
You know, you
Plenty.
have to make one so we could be in a car like.
Plenty of stuff for the girls. Yeah, yeah. He's got a good range of music. You guys should definitely check out Infinity if you
Definitely check
haven't.
him
Yeah, I actually might have some hard copies in the car. So.
Oh,
Okay,
yes,
well, shoot
definitely
them
yes.
our way.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to get in contact with you,
How do they do it?
how do they do it?
JAYHOLZ 410. Nah,
got
J Holz
I'm
410.
say,
He got sexy with it.
Nah, J Holz 410. That's my social media. Twitter and Instagram. Go to Twitter because my numbers are better on Twitter. Actually, matter of fact, I take that back. Go to Instagram so my numbers can get better on Instagram,
right.
so that I don't have to tell everybody. Just go to Twitter. Same with, I don't even care. My email is the same shit, jholz410@gmail.com. I don't need to drop my cell phone number. That's enough information. But yeah, also,
I'm about to say those stalkers. Is
yeah.
real.
More importantly,
Business.
I need you to follow the Positive Vibe page. So Positive Vibe 410, right there, Positive Vibe.
Positive vibe.
He came right. Get right.
It's funny because I feel like I wear the same shirt every day.
It's okay
I'm
because
just
you're
wearing it.
representing your
Your
brand.
brand.
Yeah, I need.
Right.
I'm gonna get some new shirts soon. But yeah, J Holz
And let us
410.
know so we can rock positive vibes.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm gonna come back and lace y'all. But yeah, J Holz 410 on social media. Same with the email, just at Gmail. Positive Vibe 410 on all of it, and you're gonna see a lot more of me. I promise.
It's kind of
We waiting for
unfair.
Good.
that you're like in PR? Because you know what I'm saying, you have an edge over everyone else to promote your own brand, right?
Yeah, I mean, to a degree. I think it's been interesting because it's like a different kind of promotion when you're promoting yourself. Like,
Right.
It's obviously a little different because I don't know, I don't want to come off like conceited. Like I
No,
can
you're
go
supposed
I can go
to.
tell you that cake
You
and
want to be cocky,
Yeah.
it's okay, because you have to be your first. You know,
Right.
you the one that have to have that energy, like you said, that positive vibe.
Right.
To do what you had to do. So if
is
it's
true.
like cocky, it's cocky about your business because you working hard.
yeah, I'm gonna just hire you guys to plug my shit. All the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Like, Radio on Fire. There you go. Yeah, word. I'm gonna have to get. You guys are gonna get exclusive.
Because
Yeah.
that's what we have here.
That's what it's about, man. And for me, like I eventually, you know, I'm not quite ready for this part, but I definitely eventually want to get to the point where I'm doing more to give back. That's something that I've learned from Karen for sure. She's actually doing something with her brand Live Civil that I think is amazing. Last year she built a playground in Haiti.
Wow.
Yeah, at one of the schools that
That's amazing.
Yeah, that she had some connections with. She's Haitian born, so I mean that was kind of important to her. She put out her book last year as well. She partnered with Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz to give like a bunch of different books and clothing to a ton of different schools over in Haiti. So I mean, Karen is like,
She's
just
gonna continue to be
constant.
blessed.
Yeah, and she's constant inspiration for me. So like, I definitely want to take this positive vibe thing as far as I can within the entertainment world. But if you notice, Positive Vibe is a broad enough brand that I can take it other
Yeah,
directions. So I
exactly.
definitely want to get back into the hosting charity events and
Yeah.
food drives and stuff like that. Because it's like, what are you doing this for at the end of the day? And that's kind of what I tell
Exactly.
myself. Like, I'm not gonna be a hip hop head until I'm 70 years old. That's just not gonna happen. I get annoyed with hip hop at 25. So, you know, I want my legacy to be a little bit deeper than the guy that promoted hip hop.
Right.
Again, not that there's anything wrong with that. Shout out to all the gatekeepers
No,
that
but
have
they
made
could
it
definitely
possible.
remember that. You know,
Yeah.
you'd be memorable. You
Well,
know,
that's
about
like-
that stuff.
for sure.
Giving back, charity, you know, because it's
So necessary.
Like you say, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I grew up
You know,
very
it's a lot of work
fortunate.
out here.
Yeah, you know, I grew up very nice.
That's
Had
good.
both parents in my life. Got to do a lot of cool things. So it's like I don't ever want to lose sight of that. And I
agree.
realized that a lot of the people affiliated with hip hop and music, there's like a struggle overall. Everybody needs help. So it's like just reach out,
Right.
be nice to people. Like I'm
Exactly.
very approachable. Like you get a lot of these people that start to make it in the music world, and all of a sudden their phone numbers and Twitter.coms don't work anymore.
Right.
I'm not that guy. I don't mind giving somebody advice. I'm also going to tell you exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
So if you send me your
About
song,
it, right.
yeah, like if you send me your song and it's like not that good, then
I like that.
you know I'm going to have to tell you that in a
How would you
nice
tell
way.
them, like,
No, it's very simply like this is what I liked about it. This is what I didn't
Okay,
like about
yeah.
it. You know, right? You always
so
gotta
you be
start
like,
telling me.
that ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna make it.
Nah,
You ain't gonna never gonna make it. Don't play it ever again.
Nope.
Your life is over. You might as well go ahead and go sweep somebody's floor. Don't ever wake up before 5. They be
Look,
like, okay, so the song wasn't good.
right?
like
yeah,
that. I like that.
But that's
Honest
good
feedback.
though.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's personal. Like
Yeah.
this is art, like I said before. So I mean, these are kids and grown men and women and boys and girls that are putting their life out there for people to hear and interpret. You know what I mean? So it's like, even if I really, really don't like it, I would never say, "Oh man, this shit sucks." You
I
should
hate
never do
it.
that again. I have to at least give you some
Right,
confidence.
some good
Right.
feedback with, you know, it's constructive criticism.
Right. I don't know everything. Jay-Z doesn't know everything. We're all still learning. So it's
Yeah.
like,
I'm learning every day. So you said something that I want to ask you. So you say young and old. Do you think it's a certain age that you should not try it? Like, look, do you like 50 years old? Why don't you try to rap?
Like Drake said?
Maybe you need to write somebody's songs or something. Do you think it's an age limit when it comes down to, you know, rap artists when they should just not try it?
I mean,
Definitely should be a
Don't
limit.
try it.
yeah, I don't want to say there's like a specific age limit necessarily, but I do think that, you know, by the time you get to, again, I don't have a specific age, but by the time you get to a certain age in your life, you're going to know what it is that you really want to do.
Right.
But hey, I'm not knocking the 40-year-old that
Okay.
is successful and popular and says to himself, oh, I can rap. Like, I'm going to definitely do this right now.
Jay-Z's
Drops it.
like 40-something, right?
But he's been
still
in there for
popping.
a long time. I'm talking
Right,
about
right.
like
You're not
coming
Jay-Z.
in.
You should not be rapping going into your 50s. No.
Right, like once you hit that 4.0, maybe go a different
Time
route.
to slow down.
But yeah, I think at the end of the day, there's so much you can do in this industry that trying to get into the industry, there's definitely no age limit. As
No.
far as rappers, yeah, I mean, you know, it gets to a point where we don't really want to hear about the 60s and the 70s.
Exactly.
You know, so.
Well, J Holz, say it one more time. How to get in contact with you?
With me, J Holz 410, JAYHOLZ 410. That's on all social media. The email address is the same, jholz410@gmail.com. And I need you, more importantly, to follow my Positive Vibe page. I got
Positive
a
Vibe.
lot of stuff coming.
Positive
So it's Positive Vibe 410 on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. So yeah,
You heard him.
holler.
We be back into it too.